Police nab suspect accused of sexually assaulting an 11-year-old neighbor girl, leaving her body in a laundry basket under the bed. More after this. Hello everyone, and welcome back to KHOU's Point of View, where I give you my analysis of the most popular topics in the world today. Today's video, we have an 11-year-old girl who was sexually assaulted and then stuffed in a laundry basket. Before I dive into the details of the video, if you're new here, welcome. Welcome to KHOU's Point of View. Do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button as well for more awesome, loving, and wonderful people over, similar to yourself. I'm my normal subscribers. Thanks for coming back. I'm diving in. An 11-year-old girl died after she was allegedly strangled to death and stuffed into a laundry basket under a bed in her Texas home, and now a suspect has been arrested. Around 10 a.m. on August the 12th, Carmelo Gonzalez went to work and his daughter, Maria Gonzalez, stayed at their Pasadena home. Shortly thereafter, he got to work. Carmelo said he got a message from Maria saying someone was knocking at the door. He told her not to answer the door, and she said she wouldn't. He didn't hear from her again. I called and called and called, said the father. Around 1 p.m., Carmelo got in touch with Maria's aunt and uncle, who lived in the same apartment complex, and asked if they could check on her. They did, and after a quick search, they could not find Maria, authorities said. After around 2 hours later, Carmelo finished work and arrived back at the apartment. He found his daughter wrapped in a trash bag and stuffed in a laundry basket that was put underneath her bed. Carmelo called 911, and when first responders arrived, they pronounced Maria dead a short time later, which means she died on the scene, apparently. There was no forced entry into the apartment and nothing was stolen. In a press conference, Pasadena Police Chief Josh Brugger said at this point, the father's alibi checks out, so he is, at this point, not considered a suspect in this investigation. On August 19th, police confirmed that 18-year-old Juan Carlos Garcia Rodriguez was arrested by police in Shreveport, Louisiana, in connection with the murder of the girl. He was booked into the KTRK Parish Jail and is awaiting extradition back to Texas. Now check this out. Garcia Rodriguez's roommate, who lived next door to the Gonzalez family. Okay, so this kid was a next door neighbor. Thought that the suspect was a good person, but no, he was not a good person. According to his roommate, Garcia Rodriguez had lived with the roommate for less than a month and was acting normally, and when he allegedly killed their neighbor, the roommate said that he didn't realize that anything was wrong until Maria's uncle knocked on their door, searching for her. 2 days later, Garcia Rodriguez told his roommate he was leaving for town for a job. This is his alibi. The roommate asked for his key back, but Garcia Rodriguez said that he was only going to hold on to it. He said, I'm not going to be long. I'm coming back. It's fine. Pasadena police said they believe Garcia Rodriguez left the critical piece of evidence behind at the murder scene. What was that critical piece of evidence? We will soon find out. First and foremost, we got an 11-year-old girl. Actually, it was 10. She just turned 11. Okay, her birthday was just recent. About a month or so, previous to this unfortunate situation. And, she was left home by herself. Mom lived in Guatemala. Okay. And dad had her, was taking care of her, and I'm not sure when mom was coming back or if mom was coming back. I just know mom wasn't there. So she had to be home by herself. This is not something, this is the reason why people tell you should not be leaving your kids home alone. Anything can happen. In this particular case, anything did happen. I bet you he wished that he never left his daughter alone. I can't imagine the pain and the anguish that A, his daughter had to go through, and B, now that he has to go through. That's an unfortunate situation that no one ever wants to experience. A situation where you have your baby girl. You know, you were celebrating, you love your daughter, you going to work, you want to make sure everything is good, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, little kids like that, you tell them not to open the door, you know, he might have said something to try to get her to open the door, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, he did it. He tricked her, got her to open the door, and that was all she wrote. It's a sad situation, y'all. This is a very sad situation because an innocent child like this should not have to experience the torment that she had to go through with this no good SOB. The next door neighbor was plotting on her, watching her, you know, checking everything out, seeing how he wanted to do what he wanted to do. Now this should be a good reminder that everyone around you ain't your friend. That next door neighbor that you think is cool, you know what I'm saying? Oh, he's a sweet kid, he's this, he's that. Listen, this is proof that these cats can be acting. They can be straight up acting and watching you the whole time, trying to get you, you know, catch you slipping. You know what I'm saying? So my daughter's 11, she'll be 12 this year. So when I saw this story, immediately I read it. And after reading this story, I shed a tear because, you know, I read this previously and I shed a tear because I can't imagine me not having, you know, my 11-year-old, you know what I'm saying, my little girl. You know what I'm saying? I can't imagine being with my, you know, my oldest as well, but, you know, this story is about an 11-year-old and I just can't imagine that. I can't imagine her not being there. You know what I'm saying? So a father that has to go through that, torment. And a mother that has to go through that, she get the news and she wasn't even there to help out or do anything, or, you know, she couldn't do nothing. I mean, it's a devastating situation all the way around. All the way around. Okay? And I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I hope when this dude get to prison, they rip this mother effer to pieces, okay? Well, he was 18 and he made a mistake and I don't give a damn about you making a mistake. See, I don't take too kindly to men that want to do bodily harm to little girls. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a damn how sassy this little chick is, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? How fresh she might be and all this other stuff. That ain't your job, fam. You don't put your hands on them. You just, you know, walk that off. As a man, you're supposed to walk that off. You can't sit there and act like, oh, well, you know, she had it coming. Nobody has it coming. So I hope somebody torture this mother, you know what? See, I'm trying not to curse. I'm doing my very best not to curse in this video. I'm really trying my best. If I slip one out, please forgive me. I'm just giving you a fair warning. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, it's our job to protect these babies. Now, my question is, if the aunt and the uncle lived in the same building of the child, why the didn't you just leave the child with the aunt and the uncle? Was it pride? Oh, I didn't want to really ask them. You know, they might have asked for some money. I'd rather have to pay too much fucking money, okay, than something happened to my child. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I understand you going to work and you probably, working with limited funds and you don't have a whole bunch. You know what I'm saying? You coming from, one of the third world countries or whatever, you don't really have no education and you're doing the best you can do to make some money. You know what I'm saying? Shit ain't cool, yo. It ain't cool. It ain't cool. And at the end of the day, if you have a support system around that child, someone should be keeping an eye on. Someone above the age of 20, I'm going to be honest with you. Someone above the age of 25, 26. I'm not going to tell you somebody 21 going to watch my kid. I'm not going to tell you that shit. Because they ain't grown yet. They ain't going to know how to handle the situation. You know what I'm saying? So, excuse me, I'm tired, y'all. But it's just unfortunate that this happened to this little girl because she didn't have the right people in place, the right people around her. You know what I'm saying? It was just almost like, you see movies where, a father has his daughter. I think it was a movie that I watched that he had to lock his daughter in. He was a cop. I forget what it was. I think the cop, who was it? Was it Sam Jackson? It might have been a negotiator or something like that. I don't know. I don't know. I could be wrong. But I know it was a movie that I watched, and the female had to stay in the house. It was a little girl. Had to stay in the house, and then when he got back, they had a special knock and all that. I don't think that little kids should stay in the house by themselves. They ain't gonna make the right decisions all the time. You know what I'm saying? They may panic and do something wrong. You know what I'm saying? So, they think everything is, all well and good and cool, and it's not. It's really not. You know what I'm saying? Because these people out here don't give a about you. Okay? They don't give a damn about you. You know what I'm saying? They want to do what they want to do, however they want to do it. I did a story yesterday. My man had ADHD, and he couldn't control his impulses. So guess what? I'm thinking that 80% of the freaking world out here got ADHD because they can't control themselves. They out here doing a whole bunch of dumbass shit. You know what I'm saying? So this ain't right, y'all. This ain't right. Now I'm hoping. I know this kid probably ended up getting a life sentence. You know what I'm saying? Especially with the severity of what he did and to the person that he did it to. A little girl. An innocent little girl. Like, lock that motherfucker up and never take away the key. You know what I'm saying? Take that key and just kick that shit throw that shit to the bottom of the ocean. He ain't never getting out. You're gonna die and get buried in a prison. Okay? That's how it should be. You know what I'm saying? So, watch those babies. Protect those babies. Don't let these kids stay home by themselves. I don't care what your situation is. You gotta put up a couple hours extra, so be it. $200-300, fine. Do not leave them kids home by themselves. This is the result of what can happen to your child if you don't do what you need to do. I'm quite sure that father would have did something differently if he knew this was going to happen. It's crazy. With that being said, if you like what you've heard, please don't hesitate to hit the subscribe button down below. Hit the like button as well. Bring more awesome, loving, and wonderful people over, similar to yourself. I'm my normal subscribers. Thanks for coming back. All my new subscribers, welcome. Welcome to AG's POV. Do me a favor, hit the like button. Hit that like button, hit that like button, smash that like button. There's other awesome people like yourself that's waiting to see this video. And if you hit the like button, it's going to push it out to all those wonderful people. Okay? That will do me, that will make me so happy. That will make me so happy. Okay? Visitors. If someone hit the like button and you just happen to be like, hey, what's this on my feed? Let me check this video out. Bang, you hear AG's POV. And you're checking the video out. Thank that person next to you or whoever shared it. And you go want to subscribe. You're going to hit the like button and do the exact same thing that someone did for you. Okay? These stories need to get out. People need to hear. We are a soundboard for those, people needing justice. So I'm going to do everything I could possibly do, to help someone out. That way, we don't have to feel like we're alone. We are a team. I'm building this unit. I'm getting it as big as possible. We're going to get on here and do some lives. We're going to get the word out. put this stuff in front of some people, and some legislators that can make some changes in our local jurisdiction. So hopefully, let's just keep our fingers crossed. Come check me out on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter, Facebook. I'm on AG's TV. Everything else is AG's POV. I love y'all. I love y'all to death. Y'all make this channel go. I definitely appreciate you watching, and I definitely appreciate all the love that you give me. So continue to do so, and I'll continue to do so for you as well. You know what I'm saying? I love y'all. Big time. But with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video. Y'all be careful out there. Peace.